So there are various indigenous communities, whether in Alaska or Australia or Canada or elsewhere in the world, where rates of child abuse are way above 50%, even up to 100%. And so what's the common denominator here? Is it because there was a Roman Catholic priest, or is it that certain communities are just much more abusive than other communities? Some communities take much better care of their children than other communities. Maybe whether or not there are Christians in the community or priests in the community isn't the major factor in figuring out the rate of child abuse.
Women's Commissioner Jess Danhauser said in a statement that the agency continued to work to address racial inequities that have existed in child welfare for too long. ACS is focused every day on achieving safety and equity, he said. While many have suggested it must be one or the other, he believes they can only be accomplished together.
I don't know about you, but for me, equity is just so much more important than safety. Let us have an astronomical crime rate, an astronomical rate of abuse of kids, but as long as there's equity, right? That's the most important thing.
We will continue to put policies and initiatives in place that aim to keep children safe while reducing unnecessary ACS involvement. Racial disparity in child welfare is intertwined with economic and societal factors putting pressure on families, experts and research suggest. Maltreatment rates are 5 times higher for lower-income children, according to federal statistics. And Black New Yorkers are nearly twice as likely as white residents to live in poverty. Statewide data underscore the connection. Racial disparities in child welfare involvement and the income gap between Black and white are both much larger in New York City than in the rest of the state. Stress is at the root of the relationship between poverty and child neglect and abuse, said Melissa Merrick, president of Prevent Child Abuse.
Yeah, stress or bad character or certain culturally developed patterns of abuse towards kids, right? You go to school, you see kids from certain homes tend to work a lot harder. So James Flynn, the psychologist, developer of the Flynn effect, was a visiting professor in Virginia, United States for a year, and on his cul-de-sac there was a Jewish family, and after dinner the family would all yell at each other, and then the kids would settle down and do homework. So all 3 of these families are professionals. The Asian kids were quiet, they would just settle down to do homework after dinner. And then the Black family, after dinner, they would go outside and play basketball, right? So different groups tend to have different cultural practices and tend to be skilled, particularly skilled, disproportionately skilled at different things.